published 17:30 EDT, 30 September 2017. Updated 17:40 EDT, 30 September 2017. Gareth Southgate will welcome the Wags into the England camp if they qualify for next year's World Cup. Sven Goran Erikssons' relaxed 2006 campaign turned into a circus at BadenBaden, while disciplinarian Fabio Capellos' training camp at Rustenburg in South Africa 4 years later was likened to a prison camp. Hodgsons' decision to allow Wayne Rooney an extended holiday in Las Vegas before Euro 2012 backfired when he lost fitness. Gareth Southgate says he will encourage Wags to travel to Russia with the England players. Southgate will try to strike the right balance in Russia. He has decided that England will take over a whole hotel to ensure privacy, but is keen to allow visits from Wags and families to keep players from going stir crazy. I will encourage the families to come and see the lads the day after games. For some players, that is hugely important, and we want that environment where the players are relaxed. It becomes a bubble when there's nothing else in your life, and the small things become much bigger than they should be, and there's nothing else to talk about. Yeah, we're not hearing anything else. Yeah, we're just talking about the tournament and then training. If they can get out of the hotel at certain times, great, but that's not always easy. There's always so much focus on every time you leave and come in and people waiting around. The England Wags became the center of attention at the World Cup in 2006. Fabio Capellos' strict rules made the England camp in 2010 feel like a prison. The Italian did manage to find a place for David Beckham on the coaching bench. However, FIFA do not allow friendly matches for a week at the end of May to ensure players get rest before the tournament, but Southgate is adamant that any player having time off will be given a fitness program, so their sharpness does not disappear before the finals begin on June 14. Southgate and the FAA are also seeking clarification if a FIFA exclusion week from May 21 includes a ban on competitive training as well as matches. Southgate said there will always be some kind of program to keep them fit. You have to keep a certain level right through, otherwise you can tail off. There needs to be some mental switch off at the end of the season, but the danger is that you tail off too much and then can't get it back. Each player will be treated as an individual. Some will have played 20 games in the season. Some will have played 55. Physical work is tailored that way anyway nowadays, because positionally the requirements of your fullbacks are totally different to your centre-backs, for example. We've got to be on top of all of that. Ironically, given his liberal attitude towards family visits, Southgate did not want his own around when he was a player during tournament time. He said, "My attitude was I was there and didn't want distractions." Rebecca Bartley will be allowed to travel with her husband Jamie should he make it to Russia.